Hello mga kamaniwise! Welcome back to my channel. In this video, pag-usapan natin ang the KEEPR's Holdings Incorporated with the ticker code of KEEPR. KEEPR is one of the top performing stocks noong first half ng 2025. Kaya lang after mag-peak, nag-start siyang mag-downtrend. And recently, nag-spaghetting pababa ang share price niya. Bearish siya ngayon. Ang year-to-date return is negative 25%. Current price niya as of the making of this video ay 1.84 pesos per share. So ano ang nangyari sa Keeper? Bakit bumababa ang share price? Is it a buy, hold, or sell? Keeper is the largest distributor of imported spirits in the Philippines. Bumibili sila ng international brands at wholesale prices. These products are then distributed to retailers, wholesalers, and establishments like bars and restaurants across the country. In September 2025, Keeper acquired a 50% stake in Bodegas William and Humbert, a family-owned producer of spirits and wines based in Spain, primarily to secure the long-term supply of Alfonso Brandy, ang kanyang top revenue generator. Si Costco Capital ang parent company ng Keeper. Keeper has a market cap of 26.4 billion pesos. As of December 31, 2025, the Keeper's Holdings has Fortuna Distributions Incorporated, Montosco, Premier Wine and Spirits Incorporated, Meritus Prime Distributions, and Upfront Distributions Corporation. Ang distribution model ng Keeper is built around selling to businesses. It covers sales to sub-distributors who sell the products to consumers for on-site consumption such as restaurants, bars, and clubs, and to establishments that sell the products to consumers such as supermarkets, wholesalers, groceries, and convenience stores. Around 80% to 90% of the company's distribution is off-premise. Meron silang product for every Filipino budget. Through SNR, they target the A and B market with premium imported labels. And through Pure Gold naman, they target the C and D market with high volume, affordable favorites gaya ng Alfonso. By using both stores, they target the entire market. Ang main competitor ng Keeper in the imported spirits and wine sector is Emperador and independent importers and brand owners that do their own marketing and distribution. One of the key competitive advantages of Keeper is its ability to serve multiple market segments. Meron siyang products for different market segments. It offers many types of alcoholic beverages, including spirits, wines, and specialty drinks, from affordable options to luxury brands. Napaka-broad ang product portfolio ng Keeper with prices ranging from around 185 pesos to over 100,000 pesos per bottle. Ang bulk ng revenue niya ay from Alfonso, which sells for around 250 pesos per 700 ml bottle. Pang mass market siya. Another competitive advantage is their strong shelf presence through their sister companies, ang Pure Gold and SNR membership shopping, giving them direct access to both mass market and premium retail channels nationwide. Before I continue, quick shoutout muna sa aking new YouTube channel member kay Ven Santos at sa isa nating subscriber na nagpapa-shoutout, si Darius Gracia. Thank you so much for supporting my YouTube channel. Now, let's look at the 2025 full-year performance ng Keeper. Revenue or net sales reached 20.2 billion pesos in 2025, up 9% from 18.5 billion pesos noong 2024, mainly driven by 8% increase in total cases sold. However, ang cost of sales nila ay nag-increase ng 12.2% for the year 2025, which is higher versus its revenue growth of 9%. Net effect daw ito ng product sales mix and the foreign exchange rate increases. Tumaas din ang operating expenses to 1.5 billion pesos, up by 12.4% compared to 2024. According to management, this is due to logistics, promotional expenses, and other direct selling expenses. Ang income from operations ay bumaba ng 3.1% from 3.85 billion pesos noong 2024 to 3.73 billion pesos noong 2025. Net income only grew by around 0.8% in 2025. Profitable pa rin ang keeper pero lumiit ang growth noong 2025. Demand is still there, sales are still growing, kaya lang yung net income ay hindi masyadong nag-grow because of margin compression. Keeper has delivered consistent growth in revenue and earnings from 2021 to 2025 with a 4-year compound annual growth rate of 16.3% on revenue, which means revenue grew by an average of 16.3% per year. Earnings also grew over the past 4 years. Ang compound annual growth rate ay 22.6%. While earnings are still increasing, nag-slow down ang growth rate each year, especially noong 2025. In terms of financial health, napaka-healthy ang balance sheet ng keeper. Napakaliit lang ng utang niya with debt-to-equity ratio of 0.21% and meron siyang cash of 8.43 billion pesos. Total assets ay 23.26 billion pesos. Conservative ang keeper in terms of leverage. Cash from operating activities increased from 4.63 billion pesos to 5.28 billion pesos noong 2025, which means that keeper generated strong cash from its core business operations. So solid ang cash generation ng keeper. Its strong operating cash flow also supports dividends and future expansion ng kumpanya. Dividend yield of keeper at the current price of 1.84 is 6.52%. Nag-grow significantly ang dividend per share from 2022 to 2026. Pinakamataas noong 2024 at 0.177. However, bumaba to 0.12 noong 2025. No dividend growth din ngayong 2026 kasi flattish ang earnings noong 2025. Kaya same ang dividend per share at 0.12 ngayong 2026. Dividend payout ratio from its earnings ay 49% and 33% naman from its free cash flow. Dividend payments are well covered by its earnings and free cash flow. Mataas ang return on equity ng keeper, consistently above our target of 15%. Mataas din ang kanyang ROIC or return on invested capital. It's also consistently above our target of 10%. Keeper is a high-quality business. Now let's talk about how the US-Iran conflict can affect the keeper's holdings. In the first quarter of 2026, the US-Iran conflict resulted in supply chain bottlenecks and increase of fuel and commodity prices, including prices of materials and other production inputs, shipping costs, and higher foreign exchange rates for imported products. Another thing, bumaba ang consumer demand due to weaker purchasing power and higher inflation rate, with some customers shifting to lower-priced alternatives. In response, the group strengthened its supply chain's operations, improved cost controls, and focused on faster-growing and more resilient market segments while maintaining affordable product offerings. According to management, the impact of the US-Iran conflict largely depends on future developments, including the duration of the conflict, its severity, and the actions of the international community and Philippine government, which are highly uncertain and cannot be quantified as of the first quarter of 2026. The group is closely monitoring the developments, including foreign exchange movements, supplier arrangements, and logistics conditions. Overall, the fundamentals of Keeper remain intact. Napaka-healthy ang kanyang balance sheet and it has a strong operating cash flow. However, merong uncertainty in the near term due to the ongoing US-Iran conflict, which could put pressure sa profit margin ng Keeper and could still create volatility sa earnings niya and market sentiment. For me, I still believe in the company. Solid pa rin ang fundamentals niya, though may challenges nga lang in the near term Kaya hold lang ako sa Keeper for now. Pero hindi ako nagdadagdag. Pwedeng maging volatile pa rin ang share price niya dahil sa ongoing US-Iran conflict. So how about you? Anong masasabi mo sa Keeper? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.